name is Mamoba Mobi. I'm 19 years old and I'm part of the Ntshulisa Foundation, my Future First program, which is sponsored by Ogilvy and Mathers.
My name is Lebohang Hine. I am 20 years old and I am from Orlando West Extension in Soweto.
My name is Big Mac the Great Nkolo. I am part of the TNF My Future First program and I am 19 years of age.
I am Carissa Samuel from TNF, the Ntshulisa Foundation. TNF is a social enterprise, and what we do is we channel CSI funding and skilled volunteers who give what they're good at into meaningful youth development programs that have a significant impact.
My name is Phyllis Ndlovu. I'm a clinical psychologist and I'm the head of human capital at Ogilvy and Mathers South Africa. The reason Ogilvy and Mathers South Africa got involved with TNF is the alignment of visions. TNF is busy with a multidisciplinary approach to empowering young people to add value to this industry. Ogilvy and Mathers is in the business of not just producing great work and liberating brands, but also making sure that we breed talent. We make sure that people grow who would not have ordinarily had the opportunity to be exposed into the marketing industry, but who grow in the industry. So TNF allowed us that privilege.
Well, my story is I'm from Limpopo, Polokwane. I was raised by a single parent. I have an older brother. He's a fine artist, which I draw most of my inspiration from, which is a great help in the field that I'm studying currently, which is brand management at Vega.
My Future First is an example of one of these meaningful programs that we execute, and it was birthed by TNF and Ogilvy and Mather, mostly because we identified a gap to polish young creative talent from disadvantaged communities.
I come from very humble beginnings. I was raised up by my grandmother and my grandfather. And my mother died in 2005 when I was in grade 4, and I guess I never really got to know my dad. And those are basically the experiences that have managed to mold me into what I am today.
My name is Evert van der Veer. I'm the director for Comedy Central in Africa. Comedy Central got involved in this program, I think really because we can. We are a big brand. We have a television channel here in Sub-Saharan Africa. We've built in the past 1.5 years a network with all the comedians and our suppliers and the comedy clubs. And after all this time, I think it's time to give something back to this society. And that's what we did. We partnered with TNF on this, with all our other suppliers. And I think with our network, we can get as much money out of everyone to get as much children to school as possible.
When I first got here, I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life or with anything. But with my Future First program and the things that they teach us here, I learned what I wanted. I now know what I want to do with my life and my career and where I want to be in 5 to 10 years time from now. I have everything planned, set in stone. I know what I want and I have direction.
We start one kid at a time, and we aim to expose our rough diamonds to the creative industries, educate and empower them to gain entry into these cutthroat industries, and hopefully become the next industry leaders, the next marketers, the next big copywriters, the next Lurie Award winners.
One of the many things that I'm going to take away from the TNF My Future First program is to lead without a title, meaning it's to conduct yourself in a non-egotistical manner around other people. It's to make people comfortable and you become acceptable towards them.
I think the foundation is important as a whole, because simply what Carissa does with the foundation, she does good for people who need it. But this specific program of sending people to school is important for me, because I think you can solve a lot of future problems with educating people now. I think education is one of the most important things to help building a country, to help people moving forward.
The one aspect of the program that I will always take away with me is hard work, because they always teach us that no success comes without hard work, and therefore I always make sure that I push even further when I do my work in order to reach my full potential.
It's our right and responsibility to go out and educate and change the world the way that they changed our world. So it's our way of giving back and ensuring that the next generation has even more than what we have.